There was no way that wasn't done on purpose. Ah shit, I'm sorry. Cynthia did such a good job of cleaning my neck that I just jerked a little bit. I'm gonna take my TR0 users off. I don't want to be sitting here looking like IP. Said my trousers. Before I could say anything, David's had his pants down around his ankles, leaving him clad only in a pair of boxers. Cynthia and I could both see the outline of something huge hiding behind his boxers. As Cynthia continued to stare, David's DCK began to SL0WLY grow. Shaking herself out of it, Cynthia turned away. She saw the shot glass on the floor and bent over to pick it up. Cynthia reached her hand out slowly. And finally T0 Uchade, the head of David's C0CK. He gave a soft M0 and his C0CK jerked a little bit. Cynthia pulled her hand back, but quickly returned to David's C0CK and began STR0 king it. It looked even bigger in her T New York hand. Her fingers couldn't T0 uke together when they wrapped around his C0CK. She began to SL0WLY jack him off. It's so big, she mumbled. I couldn't believe this was happening. Cynthia was jacking off my roommate right in front of me, and I was just sitting here letting this happen. Cynthia, I said a little more forcefully. I wanted her to snap out of it. She turned to me like she was in a trance. I'm sorry, Kelvin. I want to try it so bad. I want to feel it. I still L0VEU, but I have to try it out. I was stunned by this. Cynthia, you're just drunk and not thinking clearly. Let's go to bed and you will feel better in the morning. I stood up, but made no move towards Cynthia this time. She had not stopped pulling on David's C0CK. In fact, her hand was moving fader. You can go to bed if you want to. I will be in a few minutes. Against my better judgment, I walked away. I was angry with Cynthia and didn't want to argue with her with David's standing around. I waited in the bedroom for a few minutes, but Cynthia didn't come in. I opened the door and listened, but I couldn't hear anything coming from the living room. I walked back quietly and peeked in, expecting things to have calmed down. I was dead wrong. Oluchi was wrapped up in Ahmed's arms. Sing him passionately. I could see their T0 anguis dueling back and forth as Cynthia continued to jerk off David's, breaking the KSS. Cynthia leaned down and began to lick the head of David's C0CK like a L0 lip hop. She SL0WLY began to work more and more of his C0CK into her mouth. I don't know where she learned to do this. She had never given me a BL0WJ0B and had claimed she had never given anyone else one either. But she was W0 King David's C0CK like a pro. She couldn't get very much into her mouth, so she would pull 0FF and LCK the parts she couldn't reach. David had leaned back and was just letting her do her thing. To be continued.